but due to that wide margin win at Haydock when he was driven right out, the handicapper has taken umbrage.
Looks like he might be being a little mulish.
Yeah, he's coming in. Let's give him a spin.
They're off and racing for the final of the Pertemps series, and Fredo has jumped away perfectly okay with them. Pretty well strung out on the run towards the first. College Daisy and Bally Fitz are amongst the first ones to show as they head on down towards the first flight of hurdles. Smoking Aces is another that is racing in a very handy position, as College Daisy wasn't too fluent over the first. Cross Kennan and towards the back Makayu. There was a mistake there as well by Montana Slim at flight number 1. So heading on towards the second, College Daisy leading from Bally Fitz. Buena Vista Keen and jumped it very big indeed just behind the leaders. The inside Rocco's Hall, and just behind that one towards the outer of it, a Special Occasion. Both niggled along very briefly early on as they take flight number 3. Once again the whole field are over safely. So Buena Vista's going to pull his way right up to dispute the running with Bally Fitz and College Daisy. Cape Aramis as well. So horses that have run well in this race in the past, filling early positions with Smoking Aces, Erzen and Chamaret next. Trenchant comes in about 7th or 8th on the outside of Rocco's Hall. Alfie Sherrin settled in midfield, the light green sleeves as they approach the next flight of hurdles, with towards the inside south of the border as they step over that flight. Caught at the back foot a little bit, don't push it on landing. Special Occasion, Makayu's being ridden very patiently indeed. He's right towards the back of the field as Buena Vista takes them on what is now quite a longish run before they encounter the next flight. So Buena Vista just a little keen on the front end from Bally Vogue, and racing in 3rd place College Daisy. Cape Aramis and Smoking Aces in company with Chamaret come next. Erzen racing in 7th. Alfie Sherrin is in 8th place, racing on the outside of Trenchant with Fredo in that group as well. Rocco's Hall from the Grey Prince Eric, then Montana Slim, Time Electric, and wider out Mr. Thriller. Don't Push It is towards the back of the field early on. Bula Vogue, Silk Affair, a keen running Special Occasion, Cross Kennan, and right at the back of the field is Makayu. So they've completed this long run before they encounter the next flight of hurdles. Buena Vista it is who steps over it. There was a slight mistake by Enama in midfield, and Calypso de Creek is being niggled along at this comparatively early stage. Buena Vista are rather lit up on the front end, leading by about half a length to a length from Bally Fitz in 2nd. College Daisy is now in 3rd. Cape Aramis, Erzen, Smoking Aces, and towards the outside Chamaret come next. The next little group, Rocco's Hall on the inside of Prince Eric, south of the border Alfie Sherrin and Fredo. Mr. Thriller on the outer of Time Electric, then Enama, Calypso de Creek. Bula Vogue towards the inside is Silk Affair. Don't Push It has about 3 behind there. Special Occasion, Cross Kennan and Makayu. So racing on towards flight number 6, and it's Buena Vista who leads, and again is very fluent over that flight of hurdles. Again they're all over. Again Don't Push It at the rear of the field is pushed along. So Buena Vista in the headgear leads Bally Fitz in the maroon and blue colours in 2nd. College Daisy, yellow cap, white sleeve Chamaret. Green and white the inside of Cape Aramis, ahead of Trenchant on the outer of Erzan. Out a little wider on the course is Smoking Aces, being tracked by Alfie Sherrin, who's always held a handy position about 8th or 9th. The light green sleeves alongside Prince Eric and the red colours south of the border. Silk Affair's made a little bit of ground towards the inside. Bula Vogue another who's made a couple of places. Behind these towards the outer is Fredo as they make their journey on towards the next flight. And over in front, Buena Vista continue to hurdle fluently. So it's a very slight error by Alfie Sherrin in midfield, hasn't stopped his momentum at all. Cross Kennan's under pressure towards the back of the field as they continue their progress. The next flight's coming pretty quickly. And Buena Vista, fluent out in front, continues to show the way. Towards the outside, Enama is beginning to creep into contention, into about 7th or 8th, travelling comfortably as Buena Vista leads them towards the next, and again is over in front from Chamaret in 2nd place. There was a mistake by Don't Push It towards the outside. Reminders for Bally Fitz and Rocco's Hall, who's in midfield towards the fence. So Buena Vista continues this turn now towards the next flight of hurdles, 3 from home, leading by 2 lengths from Chamaret. In 3rd is Cape Aramis, in 4th is Erzen. College Daisy's ridden along. The Grey Prince Eric travels well. Then Trenchant from Bally Fitz, who's ridden along. Smoking Aces towards the outer, rising about 10th place. Alfie Sherrin made a mistake there, and it cost him considerable ground. All of a sudden, he has now got a bit of catching up to do. He's in about 12th or 13th, has come back on the bridle, but now has a wall of horses between himself and the front. There is quite a long run, however, until they encounter the next flight. Buena Vista leading by 2 lengths from Chamaret. In 3rd is Cape Aramis. Prince Eric's travelled powerfully, has through into 4th place. And then behind these on the outside is Trenchant ridden along. Enama continues to catch the eye. The white cap moving past now Smoking Aces. Alfie Sherrin's trying to recover some of that ground he lost, but is no closer than 10th or 11th. Buena Vista leading them down towards the second last by a couple of lengths from Chamaret. Prince Eric towards the outside in fourth place. Smoking Aces. Nama still waits in the wings as Buena Vista is over 2 from home. Cape Aramis on the inside trying to close. So it's Buena Vista on this long run towards the final flight of hurdles, who leads by about 2 or 3 lengths from in second place Chamaret. Nama, Prince Eric and Cape Aramis are giving chase, but down towards the final flight of hurdles. Second last year, Buena Vista is still clear. There's a long run to the last. He's about 3 to 4 lengths in advance of Chamaret, then Prince Eric, Nama and Cape Aramis racing towards the final flight of hurdles. Buena Vista from Chamaret and Prince Eric as they're coming down towards the last. Buena Vista is still clear. Makayu is running on with Cross Cannon, but surely places the best they can hope for. Buena Vista's jumped so well to this point. He steps at the last, drags his hind legs through it. It costs him momentum, but he leads by 4. Chamaret in second, then Prince Eric behind these Cape Aramis and Cross Cannon. He's getting tired, but a festival regular will finally have his day in the Cheltenham sun. Buena Vista made all and won the Pertemps. Prince Eric, Chamaret, Cross Cannon for 4th. Cape Aramis, Smoking Aces, and behind those Montana Slim.
Buena Vista has had his day today. So often he's hit the crossbar at the festival. So often he's come here and run really well. This was a bold ride from Haddon Frost, and those tactics paid off. And they have brought David Pipe, his winner at the festival, at 16 to 1. The doughty old Buena Vista used to be trained by his father. Now with David Pipe has got his head in front in the 2010 Pertemps final. And he beat into second Prince Eric, who travelled really well and then but could never quite get to Buena Vista. And he has finished second for Robbie Power and Dermot Weld. Third is Chamaret for Wayne Hutchinson and Alan King, run well in the first time blinkers, a subject we'll return to later on in the programme. Just on the line for second.